outfit of the day. Last night was so much fun. I ended up in Brooklyn. The train there takes an hour, which is unreal because it brings you to like central downtown Brooklyn. But I have to go to Diker Heights later this week to see all the Christmas lights and everything, and that's even further into Brooklyn, so I think that's going to be a long trip over there, but good to be aware of that stuff so you can plan for it. And I had my crab boil. That was pretty good. Not the best. I will admit that it wasn't the best. It was good, but I've had a better one in Tampa, Florida at this like Cuban restaurant that I can't think of the name of right now, but it's in that like little Cuban neighborhood that they have that's really popular, and oh, holy crap, it was so good. So this one was good, definitely good. Maybe I just got the wrong sauce or something. Like it wasn't as like spicy and Cajun-y as I would have liked it to be, but maybe I just ordered it wrong. I'm not sure. But it was still delicious and fresh and warm and lovely, I think. And then after that, so I walked to the Barclays Center, which is where Mariah Carey is performing or was performing, and that was absolutely incredible. She had a DJ come out before she came and did her set, and he played like all the throwback hits from like my childhood essentially, which one makes me feel very old because there's people around me that had no idea what was going on. But it was just nice to kind of like bond with all the millennials that are around. And then she came out and did an incredible show and like got me into the Christmas mood, honestly. She like sang a bunch of Christmas songs, she sang her Christmas songs, she sang some of her greatest hits. Like it was a time and a half. It was so fun. But what's funny about Mariah Carey is like this girl knows her worth kind of thing. Like when she's done, she's done. And you gotta respect that, because I've noticed other like concerts I've gone to, like Avril Lavigne earlier this year, she like walks off the stage, she finishes her song, and then everybody's like screaming for an encore and she comes back out. Like Mariah Carey, no. As soon as she was done, the lights all turned on in the stadium. I've never seen something like that. They were like, okay, it's time for y'all to go. Navigating the subway doesn't seem too hard at this point. Like honestly, if you're using Google Maps, it's super great and it helps you with the stops. You do have to make sure that like you're listening. Like sometimes it can be hard with like the like screech of like the railroad tracks and stuff like that to hear what they're actually saying. So I like to have it open in front of me, which probably makes me look like such a tourist, but I don't really give a shit. I don't want to get lost. And it doesn't seem too scary. Like there was tons of like women taking it by themselves, like at night. I don't think I got home until like 11:30 or something like that. So even that, I was a little nervous for my my first day here to be taking the subway so late, but everything turned out to be fine. So that was last night, and then I drank too much. I don't even know. I don't know. I think I was just excited that I was in New York and it's Christmas and Mariah Carey and all sorts of good stuff. So I went over my 2-drink limit, which is usually my limit when I'm traveling because I don't have anyone around me to like keep an eye out for me kind of thing. I have to do it for myself. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and then I woke up this morning with a wicked hangover that I haven't had in like years. So kind of nursed myself back to life this morning. That's why we haven't done anything yet. But it is 1 in the afternoon and I'm headed to Hudson Yards. So Hudson Yards is, I think, one of the newest neighborhoods in this area in like Manhattan. And they've built it for like the rich people that are out there. So I think it's a bunch of like beautiful condos and stuff like that. But what's interesting about it is there's like a train track that they've converted into a trail, but it's like literally one of the old train tracks, so you can walk that, and then it brings you down to like, I guess like the core of the neighborhood, where there's this thing called the Vessel, which looks like this like giant acorn, and it's metal, and it has like a million different stairs, so we're gonna see if we can try to climb that. And then there's a place called The Shops, which they decorate really pretty for Christmas. I've seen it in so many videos, so I'm so excited to go see it in person. So there's that. The Chelsea Market's nearby, so we're gonna get some, I was gonna get lunch there, but it looks like it's gonna be dinner. It's called Dos Tacos #1, so I'm gonna try to get some tacos from there. And I think the Starbucks Reserve, like the rotisserie reserve thing that they have, is over there as well. So I have quite a bit I want to go do. Oh, and then at 7, I have a reservation to go to the Empire State Building viewpoint and observation point. There's also one in Hudson Yards called The Edge, which is included in the city pass that I have, so I might be able to get in there as well. We're gonna see how much we're able to do in this afternoon, but I have tons of time. I'm trying not to like be like, oh, you missed the morning and stuff like that. Like I obviously needed the time to rest and get myself back together. So, and we're not gonna drink like that again on this trip. We're good. We're gonna stick to the 2-drink minimum if we do have drinks, and definitely not having a drink tonight. So yeah, that is what's going on. That's where I'm going. That's what happened last night, and yeah, let's go. I just made it to the Hudson Yards walkway, which is the cool thing that goes along the railroad, and it's actually closed for the season. I think they're doing some like temporary like maintenance or something like that, but very inconvenient to not really find that out now. Anyways, you can basically walk the same route just by if you go on the street, so that's what we're going to attempt now. See if we can get to the vessel and the shops. Currently sitting outside the vessel. I just came back from the shops. Even if you don't want to shop, it's worthwhile to go. It's decorated so beautifully for Christmas. There's lights all over the escalator, through the stairs, like every window display is perfectly set up. It is just unreal in there. I was going to do the vessel, but I don't believe that's included in my Go City Pass that I have, so I might come back and do it when I feel like I can walk a little bit more, because it's quite a few levels. 10 maybe, I'm just quickly counting. So I'm about to catch a bus. I'm going to go over to the Chelsea market and get my lunch / supper, and then I might come back here and actually do the vessel, and then after that I have an appointment or like reservation at the Empire State Building for 7. So it's been an interesting day, but we're up and at it. We didn't let the hangover take us down.